Today in this video on Rebirth of Glory, I am going to talk about how do you get more gold in the game and what the uses of the gold as well, and a little bit of my strategy within the game on how I use the gold in here. We're also going to do 100 tax agreement collection, so let's see if we can actually get 1000 multiplier and how many times can we get it. It would be very exciting. Now, if you appreciate the content here by putting all the knowledge into one and going to help you to significantly improve your gaming here in Rebirth of Glory, don't forget to hit that like and let's get going in here. My name is Shinchi42. My goal in here is to help you to succeed in the game. So let's talk about the gold. So gold is being produced within your city in here. If you click into the gold production in here, you can see that the total gold production for mine right now is 570 per minute. Where am I getting this? You can see Chieftain Hall level, peasant tax revenue, territory tax revenue, taxation technology, and also now we got the new curio effect, as you can see. So let me break this down for you guys. Chieftain Hall is going to be here. Your Chieftain Hall here will be producing gold. So if you go into collect, you're going to see this is what you're getting. And as you upgrade your Chieftain Hall, you are also going to get more gold production. It doesn't really identify in here, but you are going to get more gold production per level that you move on. And at the same time, these residents or the longhouse are related to the Chieftain Hall because you can't upgrade these without upgrading the Chieftain Hall. So into the gold breakdown here, that peasant tax revenue is going to be from the longhouse in here, or the previous called residence. So it's going to be here. As you can see, these are my peasants and they're the one paying taxes to live in my city or in your city as well. Now, territory tax revenue, what is this? Now, territory tax revenue is going to be whenever you're in the progress of the game, you're going to be acquiring each territory in your inner city map that is going to provide taxation in there. Now, you can see here taxation technology. Where is that? We go here into the technology and go to research and then go to economic tree, and you can see here there is basic taxation. All right. And then on this side, there is also a tax reform that's going to boost your tax in the game. So that's some of the things in here. And we also got the latest one here, the curio effect. So that curio effect is these guys. And you see these little statues. You have to go to the museum. When you build them here in the decoration, you go to museum and click curio. And here, you're going to be able to see what is going to give you that buff. So let's see which one is the one that is giving me tax revenue. Is going to be the Locks Mine Cart. This is the one giving me that 0.05 tax revenue. So this is one way of you getting all the golds here in the game, right? And then another thing is if you actually click on the Chieftain Hall, and you can also collect daily taxation as well, and you can also spend some gems as well in the game. So another way to get more gold is through the wishing pool as well. Many people probably don't realize this. I don't even realize. I had to search for this. You can actually get gold in here as well as you do the wishes. As you can see, you can get gold here. So that's another way. I don't know what other ways else to get more gold, but I think I've mentioned everything already. If I missed something, let me know in the comment section. So in today's video, as you can see, I have now accumulated 90 of these. We're going to use this because here's another thing. You can get up to 1000 of the daily tax record in here, the multiplier. So some of the strategies that players do is that they will do 10 gems 10 times every day. So that's what, 100 gems. And then they'll do that every day so they can get, you know, that reward. What I've done is that I've collected all of these in here so that I can make this video. And what's the probability of it if we manage to do 100 taxation in here? Can we actually get that 1000%? And is it worth it or is it not? You guys are going to help me here as well to tell me, hey, Shin, this is actually not worth it. But I wanted to make this video just so we have this reference. But looking into this, I don't think it's really absolutely worth it to do it, to wait for this one. Now, keep in mind, when I was collecting these taxation agreements, is that back then, this item was actually available in the lookout post, and that's when I first started collecting them. Now you can only collect them through this. You need to open 4 chests, and then you're gonna see that tax agreement right there, and that's the only time that you're gonna be able to get this. So 100 means 100 days. Is it worth it overall? I don't think so, but we're gonna use the taxation agreements now. Here's another thing though. If you are saving the gems to participate in other events, such as like if you're participating in like the roulettes, then it could potentially be worth it for you, because then you're saving all that gems and then allocating it into a different event. So to recap in here, to get more gold, basically you need to upgrade your longhouses in here and your chieftain hall. And then one key thing in here to understand as well, your trading house has huge value when it comes to gold. Now, if you do not upgrade your trading house early, you're also going to get less gold as well. I'll explain that. I want you to look into your trading house right now and then look at mine right now. When I do my trades, you can see the portions of deals that I get. Because I am now at 24 right now, that means I'm also getting bigger rewards in here as well. So I want you guys to upgrade your trading house early, because if you upgrade that early at max it as always to match up with your chieftain halls level, then you're going to be able to get better trade deals and you're going to get more amount of gold. So this was one of my biggest mistake, I should say, that when I was playing the game, I didn't understand that, hey, I need to upgrade this trading post so that I can get better trading in here as well. So don't worry much about the goblin faction and elf faction, because that's going to just, come up, as you trade in here. So as you can see, we'll do some trade in here. All right. So 80,000 food. I don't have much food. So there's 2. There we go. And then lumber. So we'll do this one and then done. So you want to do that. You want to do the bare minimum to complete the quest that you got in here. So food, I don't got nothing. Then you refresh. I would always highly recommend that you refresh this to the max level that you can. So basically for me, I would refresh this now up to 200 gems. And back then I was so conservative and I wasn't doing that. And I feel like that really set me back in here as well. You get some gold from there as well. And then 10 gems. So any green, let's do this one first. And then that one, because that doesn't have any resources. And still any green, which is fine now. 50 gems. And select this one first. No resources there to trade. Again, any green. And then there we go. And then 100 gems now. So food 100k. So let's hit this one, 2 of them right there. And then food, still no more food. You have to be a little bit quick in here as well. Here, food 80k, nothing. This is the only one that's gonna bring food 80k. Kind of bad setup in here. And food 80k, nothing. All right, so there we go. That's another way for you to get some gold here in the game, is through the trading house. So really important is that you level this trading house fast, because you're going to get better trade deals, better rewards, okay, better gold amount. And at the same time, if you are doing the caravan as well, as you upgrade that, you are also going to see significant increase into the resources and the rewards you're going to get. As you can see, I'm getting 4.8 million, 5 million onto the resources in here. So that is a key thing to let you know. For my comment in here, as you can see, I'm getting 1M already because I've increased my level. In here, as you can see, a blue one, you're going to be getting 3 million. All right. So my goal here next is to upgrade this trading house eventually to 25, so I can get way better deals in the next upgrades that I've done. So we need to do warehouse and tribe depot to 25 to get that into the next level. Now, the key thing to mention in here as well with this, remember, you are going to need your gold to upgrade your research in here. For you to upgrade any of the economic and as well as the military technology, you are going to need gold. And just give you a little bit of example, I'm here now in troop HP number 2, as you can see, the amount of gold that I need is 3.5 million gold in here. So another way to use your gold is going into the inner resources in here as well. I would recommend to do 1:3 ratio, more into the transportation capacity, or 1:2 ratio. It's really up to you. As you can see, I got study rate and as well as transport capacity in here. This is what you need to put your gold into as well, which is very important. So those are the usage of your gold here in the game. Besides that, there's nothing else that you're going to be using your gold here. So when we go into the research again, let me give you a quick tip in here, although I wasn't planning to do this. Remember, you just need to make sure you do 5, 5, and 5 on all these three. All right, on these three that you can see, 5, 5, 5, and then get this to 5, unlock that as well, and then from here you can decide what you're gonna do, because what I believe, if I remember correctly, you need the HPs to be 10, but you don't need the other two behind to be 10, which I made a mistake here. I wasted a lot of time, and then you can actually work on to getting T5 soon. I think I would have reached T5 already if I didn't mess with the ones on the back in here. So I made some mistake, and hopefully you guys can correct the mistake in here that I've done. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to open this, basically use this 90, and then we're going to go add 10 with the gems. It's going to be 100 gems per collect in here, but I want to see what we get when we max this out. So this is going to be very interesting. No one's going to be able to do this video right away, or if anybody does it, it would be very interesting if they do it in the future. So yes, let's get started with this, right? So another concept in here that I got is that, or idea, is that if I opened this earlier, I probably would have gotten less overall at the same time, all these you know, the tax agreements, rather than that I do it now, because now my chieftain hall is 25. I get a lot more peasants now because of my residence, or the longhouse, and also more territory at the same time, and that amounts to 570 per minute, to which I can get 34,200 gold. Now, if I push all my longhouses here to 25, then I could potentially get more in here. I think you probably get 36,000 in here. So let's see if me waiting for a long time and using all these taxation agreements is going to be worth it, and if I can get, you know, great multipliers in here as well. So if somebody is very good at math, very good at creating an Excel sheet, probabilities and stuff, comparison, please do it. I would love it. Send me a DM. We can talk about it in the future as well. So let's go and do this, because I've been waiting for this and I want to get more gold right now. So I want to do it. I don't want to wait till 100 because I don't have time. I have some travel plans, and I want to make sure that I get this recorded and shared to you guys in here today. So if you guys like this, man, I saved up, this is almost like 90 days, right? So if you like this, smash like, please, appreciate it. All right, click and collect now. Let's see what we get first. We're gonna do 90 plus 10. All right, so it'll be 100 gems, I think, per collect. Whew. All right, I've been waiting for this. Let's see, 34,200, nothing there. 37,000, that's 110%. 120%. 34. And look at my gold right now, right? We started with, what, 24K or 25K? So let's see how far we're going to get with this one. 41,000. 37,000, 110. So every 10, it should start increasing as well. So 110 in here. So here, the next set of 10, we should start seeing an increase onto the crit, basically. Let's see. 120, I don't know. 110. Oh my God, maybe this is not as, you know, as how I imagine it's gonna be. So I waited for this. I wanted to make this video. Oh, 200%, 68,400. Wow. All right, 110. But how often can we get 200%? 150% in here. All right. So let's see. 120%. 110. 200% again. 200% again. Oh, wow. All right. 120%. And 120. Oh, not very much. So you can actually see the records in here as well. So we didn't really get a whole lot of 200% even. But at least we get to see 200%. But can we get 1,000%? That's the question. Oh, no crits. That is bad. That is bad. 120. The rate, somebody has to do this. 300%. 100K. Wow. 102,600. 300%. We're moving up. So can we see 500%? Man, 120. What's the luck here, though? 110. Well, at least we're getting a good amount of 110%. All right, down to 30. 200% again. 68,400. I don't feel like this is that worth it. All right. 22 left. 20 left in your 150. All right. I don't think it's really that worth it to do this. 110. And I feel like I'm going to end up spending a lot more gems as well. Not that worth it. So I wouldn't recommend the method that I'm doing. But I was so curious if I could actually... What's the probability? You said here, you know, can multiply up to 1,000%. You know, what's the reality of this? Can you get 1,000%? I don't know. So at least you guys know. If somebody ever had this, you know, mindset or thinking like, oh, what if I do this? I don't think it's worth it. We only gain a few million, honestly. Now it's 100 gems. So I promise I'm going to do everything in here. So that's going to be, what, 1,000 gems in total in here. So it's not really that bad. Let's collect this. Let's see if we get 1,000%. What happens if you finish everything in here? All right. Another 100. 37,000. And let's see. And what I like about this is free to play. So I don't really have much losses in here. And there we go. Last one. 1,000. Come on, RNG God. Nothing. Nothing. We got nothing. So is it worth it? So see, after you do that 100, it's going to go 200. But then there's nothing that you can do now. So is it worth it? I don't think so. So if you ever have this mindset of, hey, I want to do it this way, this method, Shinchi just did it to basically disprove anything in here. That you can get more. I was hoping that I can get at least, you know, higher than a 200%. I think we got 200% the highest. 500% would have been nice, but you can see we didn't get it. So, hey, somebody's got to do it. I'll take the bullet for you guys so that you can be successful in the game here in Rebirth of Glory. Anyway, I hope that was fun and that was enjoyable. I'll see you guys again on to the next video. Peace out.